How are you doing? And welcome to this video on AL programming. And we will focus on a beginner in the age of artificial intelligence. Because this video, the current one, the current that is showing on the screen, it was introducing beginner series in on creating extension using artificial intelligence, not artificial intelligence, using AL programming. And when we created this video 3 years ago, the focus ideally was just to download Business Central and go to usedynamics.com and find a resource and understand the functional part and apply it, and then we can go to the next video. That was the beginner series back then. So how 3 years later, now this video looks so old. Like anybody who is trying to learn AL development and they open a video, we techies, you're like, okay, that video is 3 years ago, even before artificial intelligence was there. So this video is quite old and you can't really even try to watch it because I'm like, no, that video is old, and I totally understand, totally agree. Of course, it's outdated, almost outdated. Some things are still valid. And how do you approach the same?
Hii ni Tech na Msangi ya jishinde.com.
3 years later, we are still in the same cycle where now resources are even more. You can prompt ChatGPT, you can prompt DeepSeek, Mistral, LeetChat. You can even have Olama installed on your local machine and still prompt it to get answers about what you need to do. So there is still an overload of information. But how do you, maybe an experienced developer in AL, and you're like, how do I now refocus my efforts to using artificial intelligence to program and at the same time get remain as efficient as possible? And there's this person who is like, okay, I'm from C#, I'm from Java. I'm like, since AI can build stuff, then I need to build stuff in Business Central. And I don't need to find a BC developer, because since AI can do stuff and I do it in Java or C#, then why not in Business Central? And the same cycle comes when you're now trying to learn or you're trying to build using AL programming. Then the same cycle comes back. You're like, okay, then what? There is a lot of resources, you get lost, and what should you do? We are still coming back and updating this video, not recreating it, but now, what should you do in the era of artificial intelligence? How should you get started? How should a beginner behave? So, as a beginner, remember another disclaimer here: the video is just a guide, it's not like a cast on stone. There are many, many ways, but this is a guide and you can update it or change it based on how you feel, or based on how you have prompted your GPT, depending on the instructions that you have. So yes, it's not cast on stone. You should just use it as a guide, and like, okay, if it makes sense to you, then go for it. But of course, the target here is to make sure that you build an efficient extension as fast as possible, because at the end of this series, trust you me, we will build an extension, and that's the target of this video. We'll build an extension, and if you follow it step by step, you'll be able to build an extension and at least be somewhere you're like, okay, at least I've done something. Within a few days, I have narrowed down to this particular series, and I have focused on, I have followed it, and I've been able to build an extension, or I've been able to do something that is valuable, and I can build on top of that. So I will make sure that you make so this video actually makes or gives you value out of the time that you spend watching it. So let's quickly go. So this beginner series was I'll go back to it, but before I go back to it, let me just maximize it a little bit. So the basic, what the video was explaining, of course, at that time is like, okay, there are many resources. Go and download Business Central 2021 Wave 1 on Google. Once you download it, of course, I chose the US version, but you can choose the W1 version, which is general for a region and everything, depending on your region. Choose an installation option, install demo. Okay, this one I chose an installation option, or I install demo. I don't remember, but I think I installed demo. Then open the web client, and once open the Once the web client was opened, go to Use Dynamics, look at the videos that are found in Use Dynamics, like go for the through the basic training, which is free, finance training, and understand the basics that are there. A lot of this information is still valid, to be honest. Like a lot is still valid. And um, but when you go to Business Central now, of course, everyone is speaking about Business Central Cloud. Not at that time, of course, cloud was still there, but on-prem was still there. The perpetual model, it was still a balance. But as of now, a beginner wouldn't want to download. Like, who wants to download a software as of now? Like, okay, why should I download Business Central? And I'm opening a page here that shows the regional availability. And if you're in any region like mine, I'm in Kenya, and my region here, if I search for Kenya, it will show that it will be localized by a partner. So as long as the localization has to be done by a partner, be sure that you can't sign up for a free sandbox, and you're still in a challenge if you can't sign for a free sandbox. Then what? And here is Business Central. You can go to Business Central and try for free. And if you try for free, you will see that it will tell me that Business Central is not available in my market. I have not done any VPN or try to trick it or anything, but of course, you'd need fund verification and everything. It is saying that Business Central is not available in the market, and you're like, how? What does it mean? Like, you are a big. If it's the first time you're saying this, you'll be gutted. I'm okay. No. These Microsoft people, how are they telling me that BC is not available in the market? And on this side here, if I go to availability, you go back to search, and it's showing you that it's available. It's available, but it's not available for sign up for Sandbox, because it has to be done via a partner, localized by a partner, and your partner can give you, if you are an end user, a partner can give you a test, a trial or a sandbox. And the trial is the easiest way for you to be able to get a sandbox environment. And if you are in a region that has got availability for BC, go ahead and sign up for a trial. This is the first thing. Access is the initial or the most important step that you need to take. And basically, you can even go to businesscentral.com, because this is a domain that will redirect you to BC directly. Businesscentral.com will open it for you, and you are able to access it. But what about these people in this region? If you work for a partner, then your partner should procure a sandbox for you, and you're able to test using that sandbox, and of course you can move from there. But if you are an individual trying to learn on your own, and you have no account, or you not associated with any Microsoft partner, then this video is still valid. You need to come and download it again. And because the reason I'm saying this is because of the speed. If the faster you start executing, the better for you. Because imagine you're in this scenario where you are trying to learn Business Central, or you're trying to solve a problem, and you are in a stumbling block, you don't have a software, you don't know where to start. Then I will link this video to show you how to download. But in this case, just put Dynamics 365 Business Central. Let me say Dynamics 365 Business Central 2025 release wave 2, and download it, or like download, because we are in 2026 Feb, so you can download the on-premise 2025 wave 2, and follow the steps in this video to just install the demo for your video. And this will be the best first step for you if you have already if you're in a region that isn't having BC, because the speed is more important at this point, rather than now trying to fight with the trial and sandboxes or the VPNs and everything. And again, once you have done that, you have downloaded your on-prem. The other option is Docker, but I wouldn't recommend for a beginner to start fighting with Docker. Please, like, of course, there's a learning curve to it, and yes, there's Docker. You can get a sandbox and everything, but you are at the beginning stage, and what you need most is not a lot of Docker installation steps yet, but you need to get started and see at least, okay, there is some progress, and then now you can be fighting with Docker or try to install Docker, because at times it can be confusing. But if you want to go the Docker way, it's up to you. But highly recommend that you simplify it, make it the simplest. Your target here is to get a solution as fast as possible. And again, yes, you do that, and once you're able to download, you can install Business Central, and then we can move to the next step of the video. This video recommends that you go to usedynamics.com for you to learn about Business Central, how to navigate and do a few things. Yes, still valuable for you to, before you're able to develop, even if you're from another language. Remember now, Business Central, there is a platform which we'll cover to in the next video, so don't worry about it. So we will cover about now, how do you move once you have access. So if you have a sandbox or you have a downloaded version and you have access to Business Central, that's actually the big it could be a stumbling block, especially for regions like us. Download the W1 version and be able to move to the next step of the video. Okay, I hope this one at least clears up the confusion that you could have by having too many resources to follow and thinking that, of course, there's an old video which might not work. But actually, highly recommend that you drill down to your region and actually get started with Business Central. I'll see you in the next video.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss the next one.